from leaking Jasmine's private photos and hiding the truth about his money. "No, I'm sorry, I did not do that. That's for damn sure I didn't do that." To sparking sugar daddy rumors and an K threat to report her to immigration. "Guys, I'm going to kill this." Here's how Gino's story on Day Fiancé took a very dark turn. Before everything went completely wrong, there was actually a moment when Gino and Jasmine seemed like they might work out. Gino was very nervous when he traveled to Panama to meet Jasmine. They had talked on video calls for months, but this was their first time meeting face to face. Gino felt excited and worried at the same time. He hoped their connection would be just as strong in person. When they finally saw each other, the chemistry was instant. They hugged warmly and shared their first kiss. Jasmine told Gino that he looked even better in person and then on video. This made Gino very happy. For a short moment, everything seemed perfect between them. "You're a good kisser. I'm discovering all your talents. Lucky me." But problems started to show up quickly. Jasmine seemed jealous and asked many questions about Gino's ex-wife. This made things feel tense. Gino tried to be honest too. He told Jasmine he had not been with a woman in many years. He also admitted he bought Viagra with him just in case. These admissions were awkward, but showed he wanted to be open. "Because you still have that in your house. All this decoration from your ex-wife." Their first meeting had many different feelings. There was happiness and hope, but there were also worries and small problems starting to appear. This trip to Panama was just the start of a very rocky relationship. But that hopeful beginning didn't last long, because Gino's ex was about to drop a bomb that changed everything forever. Everything changed when Gino's ex-girlfriend contacted Jasmine on Instagram. She had information that would destroy their relationship. The ex told Jasmine that Gino had sent her topless photos of Jasmine without asking for permission. When Jasmine confronted Gino about this, he denied everything at first. He acted shocked and said his ex was just trying to cause problems. But then the ex showed him screenshots as proof. Gino could not lie anymore. The evidence was right there. His excuse made things even worse. "I was showing her, look how hot my girlfriend is." Gino said he only sent one picture to show his ex how beautiful his new girlfriend was. He claimed he did it as revenge against his ex. He wanted to brag about his new relationship. His reasoning was twisted and made no sense at all. "But it is true that I sent topless photos to my ex of Jasmine. I'm really sorry about that." "Shut up your mouth." The ex also shared screenshots that showed Gino talking badly about Jasmine. He had called Jasmine crazy and explosive while she was sleeping next to him. He even compared her to his ex. So Gino had not only shared her private photos, but was also making fun of her behind her back. Jasmine felt completely destroyed. The man she trusted had violated her privacy in the worst way possible. She called him a liar and said she might take legal action. And just when Jasmine thought the photo betrayal was the worst thing possible, she found something else on his phone. She learned that Gino had been using sugar daddy websites while they were getting to know each other. He was not just chatting with women online, he was actually paying them money for dates. Gino had paid women between and bucks for dinner dates. Jasmine was shocked and angry when she found the messages on his phone. She called Gino a depressing old man. She felt used and lied to. Where Gino was talking about paying for sugar babies. "Your ex has messages." Not true. Gino tried to defend himself. He said regular dating apps were not working for him, so he thought paying for dates would be different. He claimed these were just dinner dates and nothing more. He actually believed that buying women dinner would lead to real love. His excuse was sad and showed how desperate he was. Jasmine could not believe what she was hearing. The man she had fallen in love with was paying other women for company. At the same time, he was telling Jasmine she was special. This discovery shattered her trust even more. She questioned everything they had built together. Jasmine was done talking and crying. Now she wanted revenge. And things were about to get scary really fast. Jasmine came back to their hotel room with one goal. She wanted to make Gino feel the pain he caused her. She told her she was going to create a huge scandal. She wanted revenge for his betrayal. When she confronted him again, Gino acted casual. He said the photos were not really nudes. He was still living in his own fantasy world, but Jasmine was not backing down, not even for a second. Things got dangerous very fast. Jasmine knew Gino was very sensitive about being bald, so she ripped his hat right off his head. When he grabbed another hat to cover up, she went for that one too. The situation became so scary that the TV producers had to step in. My pictures were hot. You're depressing.
Puppy.
You're not a man. I don't want to see you anymore. Jasmine's anger reached a dangerous level. She started making threatening statements about what she wanted to do to him. This marked a new low point in their relationship. The fight had crossed a physical line. It was a wake-up call that their relationship had become dangerous for both of them. Guys, I'm going to kill this. Stop. How you dare I trusted on you. Stop. We need to go. I trusted on you. So after all that chaos, Gino did something that shocked absolutely everyone watching. Despite all the fights and problems, Gino decided to propose to Jasmine. He got down on one knee while they were still in Panama. He asked Jasmine to marry him. Jasmine said yes. This surprised many fans because of all the issues they had already faced. Jasmine, will you marry me?
Of course, yes.
Leaving Jasmine in Panama was one of the hardest things I've had to do. So as soon as I got home, for a brief moment, it seemed like love might win, but shortly after saying yes, Jasmine saw that Gino still had many things from his ex-wife in his house. This made her question if he was really ready to move on. She also noticed that Gino was very careful with money. He seemed cheap sometimes. This made Jasmine nervous about their future. After our conversation today about spending expectations, it worries me that Jasmine wants to live this life of luxury when she comes to USA. Gino started the K visa process. This visa would allow Jasmine to come to America legally. The process is long and complicated. Gino filed the paperwork and hoped it would move quickly. But there were delays and problems. These issues caused more stress and tension between them. Jasmine said yes to marriage and finally got to America, but her dream life turned into something much darker. When Jasmine finally moved to Michigan, things did not go well. She hated Gino's house. She called it dirty and disgusting. The house was old and needed a lot of work. This made Jasmine feel uncomfortable and unhappy. Colors of the walls, that was the first impression. And after that, it doesn't smell like something is rotating here, but it smells like kind of garbage, like dusty. Jasmine felt very alone in America. She was in a new country with no friends. She did not have a driver's license. She could not get a job. She did not even have her own passport. All of these things made her feel trapped. There's no way I can work full-time and leave you at home here all day when there's all these things that we have to do. No, I need to give you the attention from the day one that you're here. So, I ended up. Gino's controlling behavior made things worse. He kept all of Jasmine's important papers, including her passports. He said he was keeping them safe because she might lose them. But this made Jasmine feel like she had no control over her own life. Gino also controlled her daily schedule. He told her when she should go to the gym. He limited her freedom. Jasmine felt like she was being watched all the time. She felt stuck and unhappy. We're going to be living off my savings, but it's enough for us to live comfortably until we get married, and then I'll get a new child. Money became another big problem. Gino quit his job. He said he wanted to spend more time with Jasmine, but Jasmine thought he was just being lazy. Instead of working, Gino played fantasy football all day. Jasmine got frustrated. She felt Gino was not serious about their future. One of the reasons why I moved here, and you didn't move to Panama, you said because I have a job. Yes, but I quit to be with you, so you're not going to be by yourself. Jasmine also thought Gino was too cheap. She wanted a better engagement ring, but he refused to upgrade it. She wanted a nicer apartment, but he would not spend the money. This made Jasmine feel like Gino did not care about giving her a good life. And while Jasmine struggled in his dirty house, Gino was hiding something that would make her situation even more desperate. One of the biggest problems was the delay with Jasmine's green card. After Jasmine moved to America, Gino waited almost 7 months before starting the paperwork. This was a huge problem for Jasmine. Without her green card, Jasmine could not get a job. She also could not bring her kids to America. This made her feel stuck and powerless. She had no way to improve her situation. I got percent to do yet. I just got to percent. I still need to do the rest of it now. At first, Gino lied to Jasmine. He told her that he had already sent the paperwork, but later he admitted the truth. He had only finished about percent of the forms. This careless behavior upset Jasmine very much. She felt like Gino was not serious about helping her. The delays made Jasmine desperate. She felt her life was ruined. She cried often and talked about how trapped she felt. She wanted to leave Gino and go back home, but she could not leave because Gino had her passport. Without it, she could not travel anywhere. Look what I got. I got some wooden steps for Coco. This green card crisis showed how much control Gino had over Jasmine's life. It was not just about paperwork, it was about trust and respect. Both were breaking down fast. Jasmine's dreams of a happy life in America were fading away. But the missing paperwork wasn't the only thing Gino was withholding from Jasmine. He was also rejecting her in another way. Gino and Jasmine had serious problems with physical intimacy. For about months, they did not have sex at all. This created a lot of tension. Jasmine wanted physical closeness, but Gino kept avoiding her. Gino blamed Jasmine for their lack of intimacy. He said her anger made him not want to be close to her. Jasmine tried to seduce him many times, but Gino often rejected her. He said she was too argumentative. He claims he did not feel comfortable. Jasmine also had allergic reactions in the bedroom. This intimacy physically difficult for her. Instead of being understanding, Gino blamed her allergies on what she ate. This made Jasmine feel even more alone and unsupported. Have I watched before? Yes, but I'm not addicted to it. She thinks I'm addicted to because I'm not being intimate with her. She wants to put the blame on me, and she's not taking responsibility or herself. Her actions and what she's doing to me. The problems got worse when Jasmine found out Gino was watching. Some of the videos even included his ex-girlfriend. This upset Jasmine very much. She felt betrayed. She wondered why he would look at his past relationship while ignoring her needs. Gino denied having an addiction, but he did admit that he watched during their arguments. Instead of turning to Jasmine for comfort, he turned to. This made Jasmine feel unwanted and alone. Gino also refused to share a bed with Jasmine. He would not cuddle with her. He would not even be fully naked around her. This made Jasmine feel rejected in a deep way. Physical touch is important in a relationship. Gino's coldness made her feel like she was not loved or desired. This dead bedroom situation was a sign of trouble. Intimacy is more than just sex. It's about connection, trust, and feeling close. Without it, Jasmine felt disconnected and very unhappy. After months of rejection and feeling trapped, Jasmine finally snapped and revealed a secret that would destroy Gino completely. During another heated argument, Jasmine revealed her most devastating secret. The fight started over money and apartment expenses. Gino was calling Jasmine spoiled. He was angry about her expensive apartment in Panama, but what Jasmine said next was designed to destroy him completely. It feels like a bad omen. I mean, Gino, his tone of voice, my clothes in the trunk. It doesn't look like a person that is trying to take me back at all. She started taunting him about her ex-boyfriend, Dane. She claimed Dane was the best man she had ever been with. She wanted to cause Gino as much emotional pain as possible. But the real shock came next. Jasmine revealed she had proof of her cheating. She told Gino that she had filmed a video with her ex just 1 month before. The revelation was calculated to hurt him deeply, and it worked perfectly. Gino's face showed pure devastation. He processed what she had just told him. His reaction showed how much her words hurt him. The betrayal cut deep. Gino's response was equally cruel. He called Jasmine a degrading name in retaliation. This showed that both of them were willing to use the most hurtful weapons against each other. Their fights had become toxic and mean. Jasmine claimed she had lost it before, but many people thought this was just a trick. They believed she wanted Gino to buy her a more expensive ring. She apologized for wanting him to upgrade it. The manipulation worked. Gino agreed to give their relationship another chance. Their toxic marriage seemed like it couldn't get any messier until Jasmine walked onto the tell-all stage with shocking news. In February, Jasmine Pineda shared big news. She announced she is pregnant with her third child. This is her first baby with her boyfriend, Matt Brownies. The baby is not Gino's. A pregnancy reveal became one of the most shocking moments on the Fiancé tell-all special. You are pregnant. Yes, I am. Very pregnant. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you seem very happy.
Wow.
I am. When are you due? Prefer not to share. Jasmine walked onto the stage, showing her baby bump. The host asked Gino if he was the father. He quickly said no. His cold answer made the moment even more dramatic. There was no emotion in his voice. He seemed detached from the whole situation. Backstage, Jasmine got emotional. Through tears, she said she wished the baby were Gino's. She was speaking to Gino directly. It showed she still had complicated feelings about their marriage. Even while starting a new life with Matt, part of her still felt connected to Gino. Matt, on the other hand, told everyone he loves Jasmine. He said he is happy about their baby. The mix of happiness for the new baby and sadness over her failed marriage made this one of the most dramatic moments in recent Fiancé history. Even after she moved on with someone else, Gino wasn't done. He was planning something that could ruin her. In late September, Gino took their toxic relationship to a whole new level. During heated episodes of Fiancé, he made a shocking accusation against Jasmine. He claimed she had committed immigration fraud. Gino accused Jasmine of marrying him just to get a green card. He said she never really loved him. According to Gino, their entire marriage was fake. But Gino did not just stop at making accusations. He took things much further. He told Jasmine that he had consulted with immigration authorities. He claimed he was planning to report her officially. This could lead to serious consequences for Jasmine. If the authorities believed Gino's claims, Jasmine could face deportation. She could be sent back to Panama and banned from returning to the United States. This threat was different from their usual fights. This was not about jealousy or money anymore. Gino was threatening to destroy Jasmine's entire life in America. He was using the immigration system as a weapon against her. The accusation showed just how far their relationship had fallen. The situation became clearer when more details emerged. According to Jasmine, Gino's threats were really about money. She revealed that Gino believes he is owed $. This money represents everything he spent on Jasmine during their relationship. Gino kept track of every dollar. He added up the visa fees, the apartment rent in Panama, the pageant entry fee, and every other expense. Jasmine claimed that Gino said he would drop his immigration complaint if she paid him back. Essentially, he was holding her immigration status hostage. He wanted his money, or he would try to get her deported. This revealed the true nature of Gino's character. He was treating their relationship like a business transaction gone wrong. One fan commented about Gino's careful tracking of expenses. They joked that Gino was not messing around with his abacus. The comment highlighted how Gino had been keeping detailed records of every penny he spent. He viewed his relationship investments as something he could get back. Another viewer pointed out the core issue. They said Gino wants his dollar that he thinks he is owed. Only then would he drop his claim with immigration. This showed that Gino's threats were not really about justice or immigration law, they were about getting his money back. Social media exploded with reactions to Gino's threats. The Fiancé fanbase was deeply divided. Some fans supported Gino and urged him to follow through. They called it justice. These viewers believed that if Jasmine really had committed fraud, she should face the consequences. They wanted Gino to report her and let immigration authorities investigate. However, many other fans defended Jasmine. They pointed out inconsistencies in Gino's story. One fan noted that Jasmine had plenty of time after getting her green card to go back to Panama. If she only wanted the green card, why did she stay with Gino for so long after receiving it? The fan called Gino's accusation just another smokescreen. This same viewer brought up another point. They mentioned that Jasmine's mother, who watches one of her sons, is sick. Despite this, Jasmine has not been back to visit her even once. This suggested that Jasmine was not trying to run away or avoid Gino. She was still in America dealing with the relationship mess. Another fan made an important legal point. They said that Gino cannot get gifts back. Under the law, money and items given during a relationship are generally considered gifts. Once given, they cannot be demanded back just because the relationship ended. This fan added, "Bummer," sarcastically, pointing out that Gino's demand had no legal basis. Many viewers expressed sympathy for Jasmine as they watched these episodes. One fan wrote that the longer they watched, the deeper they understood why Jasmine was always so frustrated. Seeing Gino's controlling behavior, his financial manipulation, and now his immigration threats helped people understand her anger. Her explosive reactions suddenly made more sense. Another viewer pointed out a pattern in Gino's behavior. They noticed that Gino never apologized for any of the arguments he caused. Instead, he always made Jasmine say sorry for everything. This showed his manipulative nature. He would create problems and then blame Jasmine for reacting to them. Gino's story started with love and hope, but it spiraled into betrayal, control, and shocking threats that crossed every line. From leaked photos to immigration accusations, his dark turn stunned fans everywhere. Want more jaw-dropping Fiancé scandals? Subscribe and don't miss the next breakdown.